Hey. All right. Hey, thank you for being here. I'm going to see how this is going to work because I've spent the last 24 hours, give or take, working on the video. I'm Russ Johns, and this is reviewed by Russ, 2-minute tips, where I talk about an idea and a concept and boil it down and then provide a tip to you so you can think about your day. Think about what's happening next in your world. So the quote of the day is this. Don't think about what might go wrong. Think about what might go right. Did you catch that? Don't think about what might go wrong. Think about what might go right. And here's the idea. It's this concept of being able to present positive energy out to the world and imagine a potential good outcome rather than saying it will never work. You know the person I'm talking about. You know the person I'm talking about. Anyway, so that's a quick summary, and we're still recording, so I'm excited. I'm super excited about this. Now, the other side of the same coin is this idea that striking matches came up. And I started to talk about it, then the video went south, and I had no audio, and I mentioned this, and then I recorded it on my phone, and it's just not the same. It's just not the same. So I wanted to accept the challenge, and Andrew McMaster, who was kind enough to mention me and tag me, and thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and I'm humbled always by the fact that something I was able to share influenced somebody's behavior to the point where they responded. I thank you so much, and I have so much gratitude for the LinkedIn community. If you're in LinkedIn, leave a comment, please. YouTube, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Podcasting, iTunes, wherever you happen to, consume your podcast. Facebook, the same thing. I would really appreciate this. And so, as we venture down striking matches, I wanted to explain this, and I wanted to thank Aaron Von Hennig for the idea, and his buddy Kory. And I've seen a couple of things. I'll leave an original reference in the notes, if I can speak by that time. And so I was talking to a friend earlier, Tanner. Thank you so much. I really appreciate hanging out with you. And we were talking about evolution, some of the things about striking matches. And the fact that, you try so many things and they just don't work. You test and evolve, and, some things work and some things don't work. And you take the things that worked and you move back. I started out as a musician. I played professionally for 12 years. I have a phenomenal experience from that. I thoroughly enjoyed being a musician. I had some amazing times, some very lean times, and that evolved into my advertising experience, where I literally fell into advertising. I fell 3 stories off a billboard and shattered my arm. As a drummer, that kind of impedes my performance a little bit. So I spent 2 years in rehab and reconstructive surgery and rebuilding my arm and saving it ultimately. And so that I'm full of gratitude. I then started working for a company that as a safety director, and the entrepreneur in me created a few more positions. I mentioned it a couple episodes ago. IT director, communications director, and then the company sold, and my position was eliminated. So there I went on a new adventure. I was a firefighter, EMT, a farmer, and got back into technology. I've been in technology since '92, and ended up working projects for, companies like FedEx, Weyerhaeuser, Toyota, all over the country, CSV, all of these big companies, Boeing, and doing projects with technology, wireless specifically. And after several years, that company, I worked my way back up the ladder, got to corporate, and that position was eliminated, evaporated. And so for the last 10 years, I've been doing my own thing, which is creating websites, email marketing, social media campaigns, content. Every single day I create content every single day for clients. And one of the things that I love to do that I very seldom talk about here on LinkedIn is the idea that I build a strategy for your lead generation. There's a lot of experts out there. I don't claim to be an expert. I claim to have a lot of experience in a lot of different arenas with a lot of different businesses. And I promise you that I can help you develop a strategy to increase and improve your performance on lead generation. And I'd love to have you, book Russ. It can't be any simpler than that. Just go to bookruss.com, click on a time that works for you. Let's have a conversation, see if there's any chemistry whatsoever. And so now, after 10 years, I'm in Arizona. My dad's 90. He has dementia. And my mom's 82, a little back injuries, surgery and things like that. So I'm cooking meals, going to the grocery store, helping them out, being with my family. The house is full of love. Circumstances change and evolve. So I'm still here working. I'm still creating content, doing good stuff, loving LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, podcasting. All of these things are continuing to evolve. They're continuing to change, and I'm continuing to change with them. So if you need assistance, or you want assistance, or you want some, just ask some questions. Bookruss.com. Super simple. And striking matches, if I had to count all of the failures that I had over the years. I started out when I was very, very young, mowing lawns, babysitting, working on the farm, working on a ranch, hauling. I was even a sheep herder at one point in time at a very young age. So, there's a lot of things that we can talk about, just random stuff. And I would love the opportunity to talk with you. I would love the opportunity to talk about striking matches and what it means to me and how I can help you and transfer that information into a new direction. Don't give up. You can always find a flame and light a fire. Strike a match today. Make a difference in someone's lives. And take that inspiration and experience and help someone build their fire. All right? So, hey, this is Russ Johns, reviewed by Russ. And it wasn't a 2-minute tip today. However, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your time. And you enjoy your day.